Hey guys, enter the stars. Predestination. Decoded.
Oh, your baby's fine.
Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a healthy little girl. 7 pounds, 3 ounces.
You know, it's something to have made a baby.
What do I look like I would be into?
That's a big question. Well, you're interested in this gorgeous 40 Royal Portable,
I am.
tool of choice of Hemingway, Kerouac, Fleming. And taking into account I've known you for a whole 30 seconds, I'm thinking you're into...
Now you heard her say 1940 Royal typewriter used by Hemingway, and 1973 was 33 years after 1940. This is the Royal typewriter, and they confirm here in Wikipedia that it was used by Ernest Hemingway. This is what it looks like. This matches what we saw in the film. Now, the very first portable Royal typewriter was made in 1926, and that is 88 years ago, before this film released.
It's the way it's always been. You should understand that better than anyone. The snake that eats its own tail forever and ever. You're here to create history and influence what is to come. I don't think I can do it. It can be disorienting. Don't ever exceed the jump limit. It can be problematic. The snake that eats its own tail forever and ever. I know where I come from. But where do all you zombies come from?
I'm my own grandpa. I'm my own grandpa.
Jesus H. Christ, Connor. Yeah, look, release a bunch of goddamn money.
Now you heard the song, I'm My Own Grandpa. 1947, the year that Israel became a country. Also, the year that Roswell, New Mexico happened. 19.47 also happens to be the exact latitude that the Mars Pathfinder landed at. It also happens to be where Cydonia is located on Mars. It also happens to be the year that Arnold Schwarzenegger was born. Now this song was used in other time travel films. It was in Robert Heinlein's 1959 time travel paradox short story, All You Zombies, and you heard him talk about the zombies, and of course it references the use of the song in the film that we are covering. And here we have an acknowledgement of the Roswell connection, the 1947 connection, as it was displayed in Futurama. And again, it's another time travel episode of the 1940s, in case you didn't get it. This book is featured in the film Stranger in a Strange Land from 1961, the same year Obama was born. 1961 upside down is 1961. Again, 1961 upside down is 1961. It references a book from the book of Exodus in the Bible, 2:22. And it was rated by the U.S. Library of Congress as one of the 88 books that shaped America. Remember, 88 is time. This movie is all about time travel. It is about a man that is raised on Mars, and it talks about a new world order and special service troops, SS. There's our Nazi reference. Everything we've been talking about on this channel for the last year. They also talk about what sounds like are demons, the old ones, the spirits of the Martians who are died, and it is customary for the loved ones and friends to eat the bodies of the dead. So there is the cannibalism of the fallen angels, as we've talked about many, many times on this channel. They talk about the false church, where sexuality, gambling, alcoholism are not considered sinful but encouraged, even within the church building. And they talk about the New World Order church, the deception. And cryptically, because of his associations with Charles Manson, it was removed from school libraries as well. And of course, Charles Manson is in the news this very moment because he is getting married. Despite the negative reviews, Stranger won the 1962 Hugo Award for Best Novel. 1962 is 1926, 88 years ago. Of course, here we have the OX, the Oculus, and then here we have 322. And 88 days after Christmas Eve is 322, March 22nd. Here we have a green cross. Let's take a look at this. Now this was the cross that was given to Ethan Hawke after he's badly burned in an explosion. As far as I can tell, this is the closest replica that I can find to this cross. I need your help on this one, you guys. I couldn't find anything that looked any more close to it than that. And of course, this cross was proposed in 1947. Again, there's that Israel year, and it is also established by the Congress in Public Law 88. Again. And here, the basis of the plot of the movie is revealed from a 1959 March book called All You Zombies. The quotes that you see here in the film corresponding to the quotes from the Robert Heinlein All You Zombies book from 1959. And it was nominated 34 years ago for the Balrog Award for Short Fiction. And some of the same elements also appear in The Cat Who Walks Through Walls, 1988, including The Circle of Ouroboros. And we just heard Ethan Hawke mention that. You guys, none of this stuff was coming to fruition in these films about the snake eating its tail until this year. Until we started talking about this and mentioning it. It is a phenomenon. Truth is often stranger than fiction, you guys. And it's all here. And I can't imagine that anyone on the planet is seeing these connections in these films at this time, which is the purpose of the backlash and the anger. But soon, all will know. All will know the truth. It is promised that nothing that is hidden will not be revealed. Thanks for everyone who contributed to the decoding of this film. Take care and be safe.